What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Dedicated Vandals, you know it. Obviously, the name goes with the game, and the game is Destiny. I would say this is definitely a top game to come and grab, or go and grab at the store, but, yeah, well, what you saw in the title was obviously the easiest ways to get up in power, or gear, or light level, however you want to say it. Whatever you want to say it as. And I would definitely say this is one of the, if not the best way to do it, because, of course, I already know people have their reasons as to why they think their way is better, and why they think a way is better than this way, or my way. And, personally, I think this is the best just because, you can get up in level, get up in drops, gear score, as I said before. You can get up in power, but kind of struggling here, don't know why. Backed ourselves up into a tight space. Little too tight. I'm spamming A right now, I can't even do anything. Which, already off to a great start. Already off to an amazing start. Can't even kill that guy. But, never said our aim had to be good when using this loot cave. Old with the new of a loot cave. But, yeah, we're gonna try doing something real quick, see if this works. And, great. Yeah, we'll be back in a quick second. We're gonna take a transition break. Halftime break. Alright. Be right back. Alright. We're back, ladies and gentlemen. Took us a minute. We may have woken up to a slight cold. We may have woken up to mono. We may have woken up to losing in fantasy. And we may have woken up on the wrong side of the bed. But, nonetheless, we still have a great day ahead of us, boys and girls. Why? Because again, like I mentioned before, this is a loot cave. In with the old. Out with the old, in with the new. Yeah. Well, this is the new version of the loot cave, or what, in my personal opinion, I feel like is the new version of the loot cave, just with less ads, and also it's like you can obviously tell, closed in space. But without further ado, again, I'd recommend this because you could be playing with your toes, not even paying attention to the screen, and just aiming forward, shooting the RT trigger on your controller, or the right trigger on your mouse, and you would basically kill all the ads. It's simple. You could be doing the hardest task on Madden Mobile without paying any attention, putting the right trigger around a rubber band, and there you go. There is your way of completing this task. And my personal opinion, I feel like they did a very good job of, again, diversifying the way of you leveling up and not needing to grind like you did in the old one. Because, of course, we did have the loot cave, they just took it out because of trolling. And because some little kid decided to cry to his mom about not being able to shoot down a cave. And instead of going and just switching worlds, they had to go and complain to Bungie, not Destiny, Bungie, and there was our problem. What is Bungie really gonna do? They're just gonna take it out. And, well, enough with the badgering and pestering. They decided to add another one, and this one, surprisingly enough, no one came over here when I'm doing it. I'm surprised there was less people that knew about it, because really it's right in the beginning of the area, right in the beginning of the first zone that you get access to in Earth. And the enemies are literally the enemies are the easiest units you could face, which is nice because all you have to do, you don't like, you can be the lowest level, like I'm kind of just working here off of, like, I'm guessing level 10 or level 6, whatever you access it at, and you could level up primarily easy by just sitting here and waiting for enemies to come out of the doorway. And that's the nice part about it, is that you can level up easy, and also you could get your gear score up or your power up easy too because of the drops, because the high value targets, some of those even come through this general area, or this spot, this spawn point. And it's nice because they're gonna drop you at least a rare item, maybe a rare item, at least the coin and some glimmer. But I mean, for drops though, I wouldn't say that I'm having the greatest luck. You're obviously gonna do better than me, because what I'm getting right now is most likely not what you're gonna get, because personally my drop rate is horrible, because for some reason Bungie just singles out the one kid who works all his life on getting that Galahorn and never gets it. Sad truth, never gets it. But or all his Bungie Destiny 1 days. But yeah. So no, but in all honesty, I'd suggest this spot because it's good for strikes, it's good for all that stuff, and it's good for not doing strikes, and it's just basically the opposite, like it's the other way of grinding without going into strikes. And I mean, like, if you're a person like me who just doesn't want to have to deal with that consistent frustration of going into a strike with some random people and trying to work things out with them, who, by the way, have no teamwork at all, and somehow are the equivalent to 2 paraplegics that you have to carry through it. And mind you, you don't get the wheelchair. You don't get the wheelchair. They're Joe Swanson without a wheelchair. Yeah. 300 pounds you have to carry on your back. 300 plus per person. No, but it's easy because it's solo. You could do what you want. And yeah, I mean, I'd suggest you head over to this spot after you get Destiny, of course, if you don't already have it. PC players, you gotta wait. It sucks, but I'm sure it's gonna be just as good, even better on PC, because you're probably gonna get to trade. But yeah, I'd suggest it. Yeah, well, that's the first video, ladies and gentlemen. Hope you enjoyed. Hit that sub, smash that like. I'll see ya.